It's March 30th. It's probably just before 11 o'clock. It's supposed to get about 70 some degrees today, so the sun's definitely going to be out, so it's going to be a little harder to find sheds, but we're going to do another piece of private land, and we're still in the search of that, what Joey's calling the big 7. He passed him up. I think he's a 9, but I'm not quite sure. But I definitely want to find his sides. So I'm in what I think is his core area, where he came out of almost every single time that Joey saw him. So hopefully I can pick them up. Hopefully they're both laying in a bed somewhere in here, which is what my goal is. But alright, let's get started and get going. Hopefully we find some. I just jumped up a deer, at least one. I only saw one, but I just got to a bed. There's a buck bed right there. And here's another bed. And most of the beds are right down on the side of this hill. But I got a major trail right here. I'm gonna track this on Onyx so I can cover. Oh man, there's a really nice bed there. Look at this bed right here. Look at how big that bed is. You can tell how much it's used. There's buck droppings there. Look at all the hair in it. There's another bed right there. There's a bed beside this tree. Last year all the beds I found were about 60, 70 yards down farther. It looks like they might have moved up a little bit. Cool. Let's find some bone. I think I just found one. It looks like it. I'm about maybe 12 yards away from it. It's just down the hill from me. Doesn't look big. It might be from last year. It looks pretty white. But no, yes. It's an actual decent sized buck. Let's show you here. That's the biggest one I found so far this year. I've been finding the freaking tiny ones. That's a pretty decent buck, actually. Yeah. Here it is, folks. Definitely this year. Definitely this year. It's probably out here for a while. It's really white. I doubt it was that white when it first dropped, but it's definitely this year. It's good brow. Nice 2.5-year-old. I'm sure Joey probably saw this one this year, so that's cool. Hopefully he's a lot bigger next year, but good brow to start off with. Alright, let's see if we can find a match with this one, and hopefully still have luck finding that big 7. I just found the one side of the big 7. I'm almost positive. It's a big horn. Antler, sorry. It's a big antler. Oh man. Let's see. Let's go. go take a look at it. That's gotta be him. He's got a big base. It's gotta be him. Oh man. That's him. Let's see if it's the side I wanted to find. Yes, it is. It's the side I wanted to find too. He's got a crazy looking brow. Crazy looking brow. Look at that stud. I think that could be close to 2 main beams. But you see that? See the brow? Split in 3 places. Wow, I actually found what I wanted to find. And I found the side I wanted to find too. Oh, I'm pumped right now. Oh man, I hope to match him up. I knew he was sticking around in this woods. This is where Joey kept seeing him come out. Let's pick him up. Alright folks, there it is. Look at that crazy shit. That's the buck I came in here for. It's fresh, definitely this year, I know it was. Look at that thing. There's his triple brow tine. Oh man, look at the thickness out there in his tip. Busted his tip off. But that's the one I was in here looking for. His other side is about the same as this, but he's got just a single brow and he's got a little point for his 4th point on that side to make him a 7, but I thought he was a 9, but that's probably a double main beam. Wow, that's a stud. This is the buck that Joey passed up in archery. Then he got him rubbing, or making a scrape I mean, and then he moved down to a swamp, which is about maybe 1/2 to 3/4 of a mile from here. The same buck came through at 40 yards, passed him up again. And then this is the buck that tore up that tree when I was flintlock hunting here in late season, and walked right by me at maybe 30-35 yards. So he was all over us this year, and Joey just didn't want to shoot him. Hopefully next year he grows some extra points, because he's going to be a stud. And hopefully this gets bigger and goofier. Well, let's see if we can find his other side, but I am stoked. I actually found the deer, the horn, the shit I wanted to find, and the side I wanted to find too. The other side's just a normal 6-point side, or a 3-point side with a little tine. But that's what I wanted to find. Oh man, that's amazing. This is number 8 for the year. Number 16 total over the last like 3 years since I started shed hunting. But oh man, it feels so good getting out in the woods. It's a gorgeous day. I mean, it's a little too sunny to be shed hunting, but it's a gorgeous Saturday, March 30th. It's supposed to get up to like 70, 72 degrees today. So nothing better than being out in the woods. Let's go match him up. Thought I saw a horn, and I did. Turns out it's a dead hit. Looks like a little buck. Been here a couple years. Ouch! Alright folks, we're finally back at the car. The car's right behind the camera. We found this guy first. Nice young, probably 2-year-old. Nice fresh shed. It's going to be a nice buck next year. Already got a nice brow. Now we found this guy. What a cool antler. I mean, huge base. Possibly a double main beam, if that's not considered his brow tine. But that's the one I was in here looking for, actually. Good thickness. Busted off his main beam. Busted off a little bit of that tine right there. But no chew marks from any squirrels, and none on this one either. So there's our finds for the day. Walked exactly just that 3 miles. Thought it was more than that, but whew, it's good enough in this weather. Wish I had shorts on. And a short sleeve shirt. It's about probably 70 couple degrees. It feels like 90 because it's been cold. Alright, well, I will be back possibly next weekend if I can, and hopefully look for the other side of this in another little piece and maybe find this guy. But that's it for me for today, and I will see you next time on the next shed hunt. See you folks.